More and more healthcare workers are getting burnt out, and experts say this could have devastating effects on both the doctor and the patients. And here to talk about this ever-growing problem is registered nurse and educator NurseMeg. Good morning, Meg. Thank you for being here with us this morning. Let's first off talk about what are the signs of burnout. I mean, that's more than just kind of feeling tired, right, from working so hard?
Absolutely. Thank you for having me. So let's talk about that. Burnout, you can feel detached, you can feel anxious, you can lack creativity, have difficulty concentrating at home and at work, and it's really something that can affect your productivity everywhere in every part of your life.
And what do you think it is about the health fields in particular that seem to be kind of producing the most burnout right now?
Yeah, it's a combination of a lot of things. It's the nursing shortage, it's a nursing hiring shortage. It's also everything that we see, life and death every day, the long shifts, and maybe also the lack of recognition.
And this isn't just about COVID, right? Because this was an issue that was kind of starting before COVID hit, and then COVID seemed to, exacerbate all that, right?
Absolutely, yeah. It's definitely a combination. We've definitely had a little bit of a spike in the last couple of years because of COVID. And I think now that we're all looking at healthcare, now we can shed a light and kind of bring to everybody in the public the issues that's going on.
And how can someone in those fields working long hours or anyone that works that third shift, can they help themselves stay healthy and feel recharged?
Yeah, so I have a couple of pieces of advice. Taking breaks at work per your policy, really make sure that you are taking those breaks, making sleep a priority, balancing that blue light from all the screens and the sunlight, eating well, keeping active, and finding healthy coping mechanisms.
And, also, you're an educator, too, and you're a resource for people who are looking to get into nursing or maybe into the healthcare field. What do you think is something that they should know? Is it just like, hey, prepare for this. You're going to work really long hours. You're going to be really tired. Just be cool with that. And then everything else is fine. But what kind of advice do you give to people getting into the field?
Yeah, that's a really good question. I do have a passion for nurses, and that's why I started my website and social media. But I really do suggest that what you do before your shift and after shift makes a huge difference, whether you're a nurse or you're in healthcare. So doing things like meditation before and after your shift, speaking to someone, journaling, or getting some professional therapy will help.
Well, and also, so let's talk about something positive, too. What are the benefits of being in healthcare or being a nurse? Maybe somebody young watching that is looking to become a nurse, but you don't want the takeaway from this to be like, okay, well, they're getting burnt out, so I don't want to go into that field.
Yeah, I encourage you. It is such a beautiful profession, and there's so many things that you can do with a nursing degree in the hospital and outside of the hospital. But when we work 12-hour shifts in the hospital, we work 3 on and 4 off. So you also have a very flexible schedule. You can work all day, you can work all night. And then you get differentials if you work at night. Seeing the highs and the lows of the human experience is something really interesting and fascinating, and being part of someone's healing journey is really beautiful.
Well, NurseMeg, we really appreciate you being here. You can go to nursemegrn.com. Maybe you're in the healthcare profession and you're thinking, all right, well, I would like to find some resources. You can look up NurseMeg RN. And we really appreciate your time and your information and your insight this morning. Thank you for being with us.
Yeah, thank you so much.
Well, have your forecast coming up.